Now for number 5, I want to make a stretch bracelet with it. I'm going to cut these yellow beads off. Now, I am concerned about these spacers because we've used them in those other 4 projects. The spacers were not great when trying to use them. So, I am a little concerned about that. I don't know that we'll be able to use them in this project. And also, I mean, they fit on here, but I don't know if all of them are going to fit. We shall see. These guys do not need hooks. These should be fine. All right. Here we go. Easy peasy. So what I am using right here, this is a Elonga needle, or it's a beading needle. It's from Bead, and I use it when I use Elonga. So we are going to use Elonga today. We're not going to use this one because it's 0.3 millimeter. We might use that on the next one. Let me find it. So we got some 1 millimeter and we've got some 0.7 somewhere around here. I will probably use the 0.7. Is this enough? Let me see. Not really. That's not really enough. I'll have to find something else. Here's some. Okay, 0.7 millimeter Elonga. What I'm going to use for this bracelet. Okay. So, easy peasy. I am going to get my beads on here. And all I'm going to do is go bead, spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. Bead, spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer, nope. Nope. Spacer. Come on, spacers. Spacers. Nope. Nope. Spacer. Jeez. Bead. Charm. Bead. Nope. Nope. That one's questionable. Bead, spacer, bead, charm. Bead. This is what it's going to look like. Spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer, bead, charm, bead, come on. spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer, bead, gotta steal a couple of charms from this side. I could put a feather, but I'm like, it's all uniform. So, got a few charms over here. Bead, spacer, bead, charm, bead, spacer, bead, charm. Okay, if I end there, then when I come back around, it's going to be right, because I don't think I could get another unit, as we'll say, a unit on there. This is what I got. Okay, so we're going to put these things with this back in this purple bag, because let us not forget we still have purple. All right, so I'm gonna get these little guys out of the way, and here's what we got. So now what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you, I'm gonna get my GS Hypo Cement ready. Okay, so I'm going to use this 0.7 millimeter Elonga. I'm going to just get out double of what I think I will need. Get a little cut. And I'm going to give it a little stretch. Now they say you don't have to pre-stretch Elonga, but I do just out of habit. So you do what you want. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the end of this needle. So you're going to fold your Elonga in half. Okay. And then you're going to take the end of your needle and you're going to hold it really tight to the needle because you don't want to get it caught up on that pokey part. And then you're going to let gravity be your friend. You're going to bring this down. You may have to do a little twisting, a little tugging. You don't want to fray your Elonga though. Okay, so be careful when you're twisting and going and all of that. Okay, you don't want to pull this because it is on metal. Okay, you just want it to be there to work with you while you pull it down, and then kind of put it on the mat and get it out of the way. Once you can, remove it from the needle, and then I stretch it out like this, okay, because beads and string need to make friends. And I get it all wonky and I swoosh it around and I do all this business, you know. And then I will let it go so it can be at rest. It can kind of work itself out. And then once I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one of these tails. You see I got two tails, 1, 2. I'm going to bring this one. I'm going to put it through the loop. Okay. And I'm going to grab both tails then. Pull, tug, not pull, tug, until the bracelet gets to looking like a bracelet, you see, like so. Okay, once you have that, then what you're going to do is you're going to separate these two tails, and you're going to tie a knot, surgeon's knot. So you're going to go around once, go around twice, pull it down, okay. Spin the project. Do it again. 1, 2. Pull it down. Okay. And then you got to pull it apart this way because that's what locks it in. And there's your knot. Now you can hit it with a little hypo cement. So I'm going to just grab a hold of both the tails, pull it down so I can see the knot. And I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of hypo cement. I'm not going to put that metal from the hypo cement onto my bracelet string. I'm just going to let it, you know, when you squeeze this, it comes out anyways. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to let that happen so that it does not, metal does not get into touching my bracelet. Okay, once I have that, and it's got glue on it, I'll sneak it inside the bead like that. Now you cannot see it. Now I'm just going to let it rest, and I'm going to let it dry. Okay, there we go. Project number, what is this? 5? Is that 5? Or is it 6? Is that 5 or 6? I think it's 5. I don't even know. Okay, we did have a few extra beads from there, which we may use in the last projects. So this guy's going to dry up. He is now a stretchy bracelet. Boop, boop. And I'm going to put him over here with the other projects while he dries up.